Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Subscribe my channel. All right, buckle up buttercups because we're diving deep into the delightful world of the Bates family, specifically the charming curveball that is Tiffany Bates. If you've been following the whirlwind romance of Lawson and Tiffany, you know it's been a journey of two worlds colliding. And let me tell you, Tiffany is certainly keeping things interesting. Now, for those of you who've been around the block with the Bates crew, you know their rule book is thicker than a dictionary. Courtship, chaperones, saving that first kiss for the wedding day, it's all part of the Bates brand. But then Tiffany strolls in a ray of sunshine, California, and suddenly the script gets a delightful rewrite. It's no secret that Tiffany's upbringing was, shall we say, a tad different from Lawson's. While he was growing up in a bustling household of 19 siblings in rural Tennessee, Tiffany was rocking it in San Diego, California as an actress. Talk about a culture shock. She was adopted, has one brother, and her life before Lawson probably involved more red carpets than church pews. And that, my friends, is precisely what makes her so darn fascinating. She's not trying to be a Bates clone. She's unapologetically Tiffany, and honestly, we're here for it. Remember that super sweet Q&A video Lawson and Tiffany did on their YouTube channel? It was all sunshine and roses, cute couple vibes until, dun dun dun, Tiffany dropped a bombshell that sent ripples through the Bringing Up Bates fan community. She casually, almost flippantly, admitted that Lawson was not her first kiss. Gasp. Hold the pearls. Now, for any other couple, this wouldn't even be a blip on the radar. But for a Bates, it's like admitting you prefer flip-flops to sensible shoes at a formal event. You see, for most of Lawson's siblings, that first kiss is a sacred, monumental moment, saved exclusively for the wedding altar. It's a tradition as deeply ingrained as sweet tea at a family picnic. So when Tiffany shared this little tidbit, it was a subtle but clear declaration: I love Lawson, but I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. And the internet, as it always does, erupted. The confession quickly made its way to the Duggar Bates Confessions Instagram page, a glorious haven for all things anonymous and opinionated about these two mega families. And what did the fans say? Well, mostly, no duh. It seems many of you weren't shocked in the slightest. Why? Because Tiffany's entire life pre-Lawson painted a very different picture. As an actress, it's not just possible but highly probable she's had on-screen kisses. It's part of the job. It's not a moral failing, it's a professional requirement. And honestly, it highlights the vast chasm between her past career and the conservative world she's now navigating. One fan brilliantly summed it up: it doesn't really matter unless you're a Duggar or Bates Fundy type person. And that right there is the heart of it. For many of us, this confession is a non-issue. It's part of who Tiffany is, her past experiences, and frankly, it makes her more relatable to a broader audience. She's not a perfect mold of the Bates family. She's a beautifully imperfect individual bringing her unique story to the table. So this little revelation just further cements what we already suspected. Tiffany Bates is her own woman. She's not here to conform. She's here to love Lawson, build her own life, and perhaps gently challenge some of the deeply held norms of his family. And honestly, that's what makes her so refreshing. She's authentic, she's real, and she's not afraid to admit her journey has been different. So here's the million-dollar question. Does it surprise you that Lawson wasn't Tiffany's first kiss? And do you think this is just the tip of the iceberg? Are there other secrets or differences that might surface, proving even further that Tiffany is a delightful outlier in the Bates universe? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. Share your thoughts, your theories, and your hopes for Tiffany as she continues to navigate her new life. Because one thing's for sure, Tiffany Bates is not like the rest, and that's precisely why we adore her. And you can bet your bottom dollar we'll be right here at TV Show's Ace, ready to spill all the tea on the Bringing Up Bates stars.